Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who don't know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. If anybody's not aware of this, this is a journey of investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using strategical compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades. Each is an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details of how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at MMAT materials and a new update from the court with regard to claiming your money and the bankruptcy court. We're also going to be looking at MMTLP and an important legal update. And also I'm going to be sharing details of you with the stock that was shared in the Discord, ticker symbol NUKK, that was up over 2,400% on the week. So stay tuned for that. And before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So from Market Watch, you can see here the stock market offers some slim pickings, but here are some bargain shopping ideas. So overall, there are bearish signs appearing on Wall Street, and there are analysts suggesting it's time to exit long bond positions. And from Market Watch, we can also see there is for 2025 a 72% chance of making money in stocks in 2025. I do agree with this, and I do believe 2025 will be a bull year. And from Investopedia, it states here what to expect from the markets this week. We have PCE inflation coming up, second quarter GDP earnings for prominent stocks including Tesla, Google and Visa. And in other last minute breaking news from the US government, a shutdown was averted after the Senate passed a bill, and this was with regard to stopgap funding bill. Let's start by having a look at ticker symbol NUKK, and also known as Nukkleus Incorporated. So news was shared in the Discord in our new quant data live trading stock alert section when it was trading close to $10, and then we also shared when it was trading around about $14.63, and at that time it was up over 952%. However, one of the good news that was also shared was with regard to the CEO acquiring 771,084 cents worth of stock from MarketBeat. So have a look at the chart here. We can see over the previous 5 days it was up a staggering 2,432%, closing at $40.01. But what's also more interesting is that at one point it was trading as high as $78.32, and again a tremendous opportunity there to take profits, but still an excellent return there. And I think it did there was a little bit of a sell-off close of play on Friday, but certainly another stock with high risk, high reward that is worth watching, I believe, from Monday. Let's now have a look at the new update from the court with regard to bankruptcy, MMAT and your proof of interest form. So I know many people have sent these, and in the previous video I did share that there were well in excess of 700 forms shared on the court listener website. So go ahead and check that out in the previous video, where we also shared the proof of interest form for Greg McCabe. So what I'm going to have a look at now is the new update. So I'm going to share here the new update from the court, and we can see this is from the United States Bankruptcy Court, District of Nevada with regard to metamaterials, and it states here this is an order directing the clerk of court to accept all proof of interest. So this is a significant update, and it especially affects people who may have had errors. But let's have a look at again a reminder here from the court. There is a link there. I also shared it in the previous video in the comments, so go ahead and check that out. And it states here parties who intend to file proof of interest in the above captioned bankruptcy case of metamaterials must use the court's local form, and this is available there on the website. So go ahead and check that website out. And the other important update I'm going to share with you here further down from the court, it states parties who file proof of interest should not include their full account number or any other personal identifiable information, and if they do so, it is incumbent on them to redact such information as set forth in Local Rule 9037 Part B, which can be found on the court's website. Again, link there for that rule. And the clerk of the court is directed to process and docket all file proofs of interest regardless of any deficiencies, i.e. regardless of any mistakes that they think may be significantly minor. Therein include specific language regarding any such deficiencies if any, in the docket text, so sign and above. So I think this is another chance for everybody to send in the proof of interest forms. You can redact that information that the court stated, and then go ahead and check out the previous video where I shared with you details of the link, where you will be able to see a list of all the names who have sent these proof of interest forms, including your own, once you send it off. Finally, let's have a look at the latest legal update from Scott in terms of MMTLP, and he states here that Judge Rees ruled yesterday that I have to go to arbitration for my claims against Schwab TDA. He is disappointed, but he's stating that this was not unexpected, and he was truly hoping that she would use the evidence with regard to destruction issued by Schwab, and I believe Schwab admitted that, as a barrier to arbitration, but unfortunately that has not happened. He also states here there are also good grounds and actions potential to take the hoop into arbitration and ask for Schwab's trading record. So let's see if that materializes. In terms of overall options with Schwab, he states here these are still under consideration, and he's also looking at actions for declaratory judgment against FINRA. That's very much something that is very much alive, as is the separate litigation, and this is a new one where it's Trout versus Gensler, i.e. Gary Gensler, for a writ of mandamus trying to get 2 days of trading back, and also force Greg McCabe to release all of the AST EQ shares back to people's brokerages accounts for trading. I'm not sure that's up to Greg McCabe to do that, but it's going to be interesting to see how that materializes. And then he goes on to say, if I go to arbitration, it'll be fun using 4511 for the CAT data for MMTLP. Now that Schwab have suddenly rediscovered that the Trout Fleming phone call where Schwab admitted to it being 100 times the lit price will be interesting to litigate any denial in the Second Circuit on appeal. So basically, we even look at the final price, $2.90, times that by 100 would be $290. And the final update from him in terms of this case is he states here the final review of the judge's decision on arbitration. One thing she didn't do is she never addressed the destruction of evidence by Schwab and TDA, which was undisputed. It was also admitted and it was never denied. And he states here she ignored the evidence of his questions with regard to Schwab regarding fraud in the sale count from 26th of June 2024. And in short, he believes there are grounds for a motion for reconsideration. So let's see how this progresses. I'm not sure exactly why the judge has ignored most of this destruction evidence, because I think it should have been taken into account. But we will keep an eye on developments here. And finally, if you would like to get a copy of our weekly watch list, which will be shared prior to trading from the Monday, details are in the description below. Finally, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.